My journey with NAPE started way back, I think, if I'm right, it started way back around 85, 86. That's when my journey with NAPE started. And then over the years, it's just been a roller coaster. Uh, from the very shy onlooker, progressively into an active member, a participant, a conference planning committee member, blossoming into becoming an executive of NAPE. And I'm playing my own part as well in ensuring that the torch that was passed to us by the founding fathers, we grow on it, develop on it. So that's my journey with NAPE. That's my story with NAPE. It's allowed me the opportunity to not only to network, but to at the same time play some very, very visible contributing role in expressing myself, contributing to debates and conversations, scientifically, technically, and on the business side that are very critical to the sustenance of our industry. I always use every opportunity to tell people that NAPE has enabled me to transform from just being a silo E&P, exploration and production professional, towards understanding the bigger meaning of E&P, which is more like understanding your environment and the people, as well as the politics, taking into cognizance economics, profitability, and people, and ultimately trying to enhance the portfolio of our association. So in totality, that's what NAPE means to me.
For me, NAPE is an organization that I hold very dear, I joined NAPE in 1990, practically, right after I left school and I started working, I joined NAPE, and that was because I saw the benefits of what NAPE holds, and what NAPE brings to the table, being in the oil and gas space and working for an oil and gas company. You just cannot do without being a member of NAPE, because that's what NAPE is about, building awareness, creating the awareness, sharing information, sharing about top technical issues, and having all those engagements and networking sessions, the conferences, and impacting each other, supporting each other, an opportunity to see what other companies are doing, opportunity to see what's out there in the industry, what's going on in the world, even the exhibitions and all that. You just can't do without being a part of that, if you're working with the oil company. So that's one of the reasons why I joined NAPE as soon as I practically started working, and I've been with NAPE up to this point. So that's over 30 years, right? So it's a long time, and I've seen NAPE over the years evolve. I remember the first couple of years when I joined NAPE, I actually served. That was the first time I served. I served as the financial secretary at the time. There were times when I was active in NAPE, and there were times when, when I changed jobs and I had to travel and all that, I sort of phased out a little bit, as they would say in NAPE. I think, that's the unique thing about NAPE. You come in, you go out, depends on what's going on in your life, what's going on with your career at the time and all that. So I phased out after a while because I had to go, on cross-posting and all that. And then when I came back, I was also, busy doing stuff. But then I always make sure that I had any other opportunity to serve in committees when I could, if I couldn't, I was present at every conference as much as possible, So that's how much I hold NAPE to my heart. And the last couple of years, when I went back into serving in NAPE, I've tried to be sure that I'm active, I contribute in my own way, and so I serve in different committees. And then that was when I also went back into the ESCO, and then took up the position as vice president a few years back. And since then, I've also been serving in various committees. When I'm called upon, I'm very happy to serve, because I see that we have new people like you, younger people like you, the youths coming up and all that. And it's important that you all see what we have been doing, and then, and see that it's an organization that is here to stay, as long as all of us are ready to put in our own best foot forward to make sure it works. Because in every organization, you have foot soldiers, you have people who are ready to commit their time and their effort to doing it. Otherwise, the organization would just fizzle out. And so it's important that everyone recognizes that the little effort they put in makes a lot of difference. It goes a long way, and yes, some people are more active than others, but it's important that everyone, feels like they are part of the organization, and they come in and just support, even if it is by way of advising or just sharing a view or something. It helps in keeping the organization active and alive. So that's kind of my journey, in a nutshell, but I don't know if you want any details about my journey with NAPE.